What's up, collective? It's your girl Sid from Savy, Sentient, and welcome to your October 24th through the 30th weekly reading. This is a collective reading, so that means it is not sign specific. So if this reading resonates for you, then it was meant for you. All right. Once again, if you all are new, hello, I'm Sid. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Please do make sure that you subscribe, like the video, also interact with the content. It puts a lot of respect on the algorithm and it is greatly appreciated. If you are not new here, thank you all so much for your support thus far and welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Before we do, if you would like a personal reading, all that information that you need is going to be linked in the description box below, but you can only purchase readings through SavySentient.com. Again, that'll be linked in the description box below. Please do not try to get readings from Etsy. I no longer even use the platform, so yeah. Anyways, let's get into your reading. All right, what is the energy spirit for the collective for this upcoming week, 24th through the 30th? As we approach All Hallows Eve, as the veil gets thinner. All right, what's going on with the collective? What's the overall energy? A lot of cards trying to pop already. All right. We have the Two of Wands showing up. That is the overall energy for this week. The Two of Wands is a card of choices. It is a card of decisions, having two or more different directions to go into and having to choose a path that best suits you and the situation, okay? Let's see how this applies to the reading. Spirit, please give me 9 cards for the collective. 9 cards for the collective. What's going on with the collective this week? What's going on with the collective this week? Wow. That card turned the light off. All right, so it was actually 2 cards. All right. All right, 7 more cards, please, for the collective. 7 more cards. 7 more cards for the collective. What's happening with the collective this week? Too many. 7 more cards, please. All right. Okay. All right. In the center of the reading, we have the 8 of Swords coming out. It's making sense considering the other cards surrounding it. Okay. All right. So, I'm already getting this energy that there may be like a project. Some of you all may be entrepreneurs, a business, something that you all have started that you may be growing impatient with. We have the 4 of Cups and the Page of Wands here. So the 4 of Cups is a card of not impatience, of like stagnancy, boredom, disinterest. Okay, Page of Wands is a spark, an idea. Okay, however, the Page of Wands has a tendency to be very in and out, very hot and cold. So for some of you all, I feel like you may have had an idea that you may be losing interest in, or that this idea, you may have started it and you're not really seeing any results from it, because the next card that comes up is the 3 of Wands. So like waiting for your ships to come in, but you're waiting reluctantly. I feel like some of you all are in a position where you feel like you can't move until you see the results of what you have already started. A reason why I say that is because we do have the 2 of Swords showing up, which is stalemate, stuck energy, along with the 8 of Swords, which again is mental stuckness. So I feel like you're in a position where you feel like you can't move until you see progress. Like you don't know which direction to go into. You may be questioning the people that you work with or surround yourself with the 3 of Cups present in the reverse. or you may have even withdrawn from social settings, family and friends, celebration, until you can see some type of progress. You feel like you don't have a reason to celebrate. We do have the the Knight of Cups showing up as well, which is like pouring your heart into something, giving your heart to something. But that is showing up with the World. The World card is conclusions, endings, all right? And then the Fool comes out as well. So it's like you've poured your heart into this, you've given it your all, but maybe it's time to retire it and start something new with the Fool energy. But the question is, with the Two of Wands, what's next? Now, Two of Wands energy, in a traditional deck, the gentleman in the card is holding one wand to indicate like a new beginning. Ace of Wands, new passion. It's a callback to the Ace of Wands card, but also has a second wand, which is about progress, okay? So it's feeling like whatever it is that you've been doing, you feel like it's not working, and you're kind of wanting to just end it all, start from scratch, and work on a new beginning, okay? For some of you all, this may be a relationship. If this is a relationship, we're pulling love oracles as we do and get a little bit more information. All right, what's happening with the collective in relationships? This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any kind of relationship. Yeah. All right, so we do have the very first card coming out is separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. We also have passion, which is insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. And then Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting and hesitation. So some of you all may be strongly considering leaving one situation for another. Maybe there is someone or something that you have a little bit more passion for, or that you may even just want to explore out of curiosity with the Ace of Wands present, but you're really feeling like the old situation is dead and it's time to separate from it. Okay, let's see what the Moonology has to say. Moonology, what messages do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective? Before you make any hasty moves, it is a good idea for you to meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Is this wise to just scrap this whole thing and start over? Are you being too hasty? All right? Are you being too hasty or impatient? I'm not wanting to continue to wait to see the results, to see the ships come in. All right. Really sit with yourself on this one and make sure you're not making any hasty moves. We have the Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus card. This indicates that you will see some type of growth. You will see some type of prosperity. But again, it's a matter of, is it coming from the new thing or is it coming from this thing? And you're needing to have patience, okay? You're needing to have patience to see the reward, okay? And one more card, please, for the collective. Hold your vision. So I kind of feel like that answers the question. Like, it may come from what you already have in progress, but you're needing to hold your vision. Okay, you're needing to see this through. Okay, I think some of you all are being a little too impatient. If you are a Gemini like myself, patience is a virtue that we struggle with. We're not patient. Instant gratification is a thing that we enjoy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some Rebel messages for you. Rebel, what messages do you have for the collective? Talk nicely and not. Do what you got to do. Say what you got to say, Rebel. Okay. Okay. So the first card that shows up says, be fucking grateful. Be fucking grateful, because shit could be a lot worse. It could be so much worse. All right. I'm feeling like you're needing to have gratitude for the progress that has been made thus far in the situation. Just because it's not coming when you want to see it or as fast as you want to see it, you're not getting the results that you want to see it. You could be in a situation where you're not making progress at all, where you never even had the idea, where you were stuck in whatever situation you were stuck in before this idea even hit you. Okay, we have the lightning card. Figure shit out on your own. I feel like for some of you all with the 3 of Cups in reverse, you're feeling like you don't have community, and I feel like you may be relying on community, and it's not necessary. This is your thing. This is your shit. So this is a situation where they should have never been involved in the first place, and you should be figuring it out on your own. But that's just for some of you. And then finally we have, it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. All right. Again, it really is giving a lack of patience. It's really giving you don't have what you want when you want it. Therefore, you want to throw the whole shit away. And if you do that, you're going to just be right back in the same situation. Some of you all may need to either scrap this whole thing or at least go back to the drawing board and make some adjustments, okay, in the way that things are going, certain areas. If this is a relationship, I would say use your intuition and use your best judgment. Because if it's toxic, there's no need in keep trying to work it out and fix it, thinking that it could get better. If it's toxic, if it's not serving you, if it's detrimental to your health, please let this shit go. All right? Please let this shit go. All right, so let's go ahead and get some advice for you all. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. All right, and let's get a postcard from Spirit. Okay, we got 2 flipping over. Yeah, I do feel like this is for 2 different groups, so as far as the postcards go, definitely take what resonates for you. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates. So for the advice, we have the 5 of Wands. This is conflict, brainstorming, arguing, not necessarily negatively, but, throwing around ideas, things like that. We have the Chariot, which is willpower, drive, determination, taking control of things. And we have the Fool, which is new beginnings and clean slates, being optimistic and taking a leap of faith. So with this advice, I'm feeling like I was just saying, some of you all may need to just go back to the drawing board, brainstorm a little bit with that 5 of Wands, and really take control of what is happening with this situation, be it a business, project, a relationship, whatever it is. Really evaluate it. Think about what could make it better, what could help it thrive, and stay determined. Take control of that. Put these changes into effect so that you see more results. You see quicker results. You see greater growth. Take a leap of faith with the Fool card. Even if you're not scrapping the whole thing, there may be an idea that comes from this brainstorming that seems so outrageous, but it just may work. It sounds so crazy, but it just may work. So have faith in your own ideas and your own capabilities, okay? And the worst that could possibly happen is it doesn't work and you are back at the drawing board trying something new, thinking of something new, thinking of something different, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the postcards from Spirit says, what your spirit team has to say to you. It says, "Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown, let go of the branch that you're clinging to, and let Spirit take the wheel and help you steer to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally, taking that leap of faith. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 toward you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. All right? So again, take a leap of faith and know that your spirit team got you. All right? The next card says, "Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times where you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you're more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe even you. You don't need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back to you. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that you have convinced yourself have everything to do, that you have to do everything alone with no help, and let your will be fulfilled." Now, with the Three of Cups in reverse, some of you all, it's not a matter of you all not receiving the help or not having help from the others. It's the fact that you won't take it, that you won't receive it. Like this card says, that is a way that you cut off your abundance. Okay? Having a lack mindset is another way that you cut off your flow of abundance. The reason why for some of you all this thing is not growing and you're not seeing your ships coming in is because you are trying to create this from a place of lack, from a place of worry, from a place of fear, and from a place of I can do it all by myself. I don't need help. We're humans. We all need help sometimes in some kind of way. All right? So, take that, tuck it in your pocket or whatever. But yeah, that is your reading, collective. If this resonates for you, please let me know how in the comments below. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And do make sure that you check out SavySentient.com for readings, merch, and other things. All right? Until the very next time I read for you all, collective, I'm wishing you all love and light and everything right. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.